As smoke jumpers, we accept the fact that there is a certain amount of risk inherent in doing our job. But willingness to accept risk is not the same as being reckless. I want to be very clear on that.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to fill out an application, please.
We're always on the lookout for qualified candidates, and that would not include you.
I can do this job as well as any guy you've got.
Prove it.
Only the strongest of you are going to make it. If any one of you is unable to complete any one of these tests, you're going home.
Why is it so important for you to be a smoke jumper?
I want to be the best, and smoke jumpers are the best. But I'm not giving up. Ever.
Okay, good.
Jumper Kristen Scott, are you ready? She'll be leading the search and rescue operation.
Oh my God.
I got a family trapped up there.
Are you crazy? We're about to burn to death and you're lighting another fire?
Thanks. Anytime, sir.
Trial by Fire, also known as Smoke Jumper, is an adventure television film named Kristen Scott, played by Brooke Burns, who is unfairly blamed for causing her firefighter father's death. Elite firefighters, known as smoke jumpers, in order to honor the memory of her deceased father, a firefighter who died in the line of duty. Kristen struggles to prove herself among the team of seasoned firefighters, including the handsome team leader, Jake Carson, played by Rick Urbanello. When a massive wildfire breaks out in the Montana wilderness, Kristen and the team must battle the intense flames and treacherous terrain to try and save a group of stranded campers. As they fight the fire, Kristen begins to uncover the truth about her father's death and learns to trust her instincts and work as a part of a team. With danger at every turn, the smoke jumpers must rely on their training and each other to survive the deadliest fire of their careers.
Smoke jumpers are specially trained wildland firefighters who provide an initial attack response on remote wildland fires. They are inserted at the site of the fire by parachute. In addition to performing the initial attack on wildfires, they may also provide leadership for extended attacks on wildland fires. Shortly after smoke jumpers touch ground, they are supplied by parachute with food, water, and firefighting tools and making them self-sufficient for 48 hours. Smoke jumpers are usually duty from early spring to late fall.
Fire is the rapid oxidation of a material in the exothermic chemical process of combustion, releasing heat, light, and various reaction products. So as we watch the movie, we notice stages of fire wherein temperature increasing. There are flashover happen, and we all know that flashover is the sudden ignition of accumulated radical gases produced where there is incomplete combustion of fuels. It is the sudden burning of free radicals, which is initiated by a spark or flash produced when temperature rises until flash point reached.
During the incident, the fire rapidly spread. It is because of the dry woods and brushes, also the unlimited source of oxygen, as obviously it is a forest. In this movie shows a lot of example about the development and active stage of fire. Like flashover, it is defined as the point in the fire as which other combustibles within the area ignite, changing the fire from one object on fire to many objects on fire. When it occurs, firefighters are only have 2 seconds to live before the temperature rise up drastically, as what happened in the movie.
In this scene, we will notice flashover or the rapid spread of fire, and later on, there's an explosion. This explosion is due to the explosive limits, which means there's an amount of fuel vapor that has been mixed with air that formed an explosive and flammable mixture. In this one, you will see fireball. Fireball refers to the very intense fire that is capable of causing flames to jump at a certain distance. This can travel to 100 yards within a few seconds. The process of pyrolysis is manifested in this scenario. Pyrolysis is the chemical process whereby fire consumes the most solid part of the fuel. The tree there is under the process of pyrolysis, wherein there is a thermal decomposition of solid fuel through the action of heat. In the following cases, we will notice two methods of fire extinguishments. So here we will see the extinguishment by temperature reduction, where the firefighters used fire spray to apply water on the burning house in order to reduce temperature until the fire will stop. And in this scene, they used extinguishment by chemical inhibition, where as you can see, the helicopter dropped powder to the surface where there is fire, and eventually fire diminished. This powder contains potassium bicarbonate. This is one of the efficient methods of extinguishing fire.
The importance of fire safety. Fire can have a devastating impact on anybody who is unfortunately not being. We all know that flames and heat from a fire can cause a great deal of harm, from breathing the hot air killing a person instantly to life-threatening or life-changing burns in the body. In terms of fire safety, the primary goal is fire prevention. Personal awareness, prevention of fires, and correct action in fire emergencies are all of crucial importance. Safety first, safety always.